checks under. Quite aggressive, but he knows they have blocks. So that's why he's farming. So Mouse, if they would get a plant on the first round, so on pistol round, ZywOo would never do that shit. He's too smart for that. Oh, I remember this round. Oh, I remember this round. These nice shots. Just want you to notice, guys, how every pick he does is with A and D. He never picks with W, right? So like AD. You might tell me, guys, that some pro YouTuber or some personality on YouTube told you, if you have full util belt, you have to use it. But look at ZywOo. He doesn't give a fuck. He's not gonna use his util if he doesn't decide it's useful, right? Hello gamer, Pienix here, and today we are gonna be looking at ZywOo, the man himself. He just got IEM Dallas MVP and he posted 2.22 rating on the city side of Mirage, which was the second map. And he actually did 135 ADR, 15 kills, only 3 deaths on the whole city side. So let's check that out and see what we can learn from him ourselves. Okay guys, I just wanted to show you something quickly, just a random fact. Do you see this Faceit lobby? There's Simple, Neo, Kerrigan, and Frozen here, and there's some random people in the enemies here. You probably don't know them, but the reason I'm showing this to you, this is Grapeman. He's a student in the CS2 improvement camp, my CS school, and I just wanted to say I'm super proud of him. So look guys, he literally posted this 3 days ago, and he said, playing against the GOATs. So I fucking checked it, and he actually won versus Simple, Neo, Kerrigan, and Frozen in one team. It's actually incredible. So, what relates to this ZywOo video is that in the CS2 improvement camp, you literally have a classroom with all the guides that I base on the pro gameplay, and you can see stratbook section, where you have how to play Mirage, city window, and I exactly explain how to play like ZywOo here, because I've watched tons of pro demos, and I combined them all into, for example, a 20-minute video that explains how to play that. So if you want a piece of that, check out CS2 Improvement Camp. If you want to win versus pros like Ben, also check out CS2 Improvement Camp. Second link down below, click it and see it yourself. Now let's get back to the video. Let's get right into it. So ZywOo gets dropped dual Berettas, and he's gonna go actually alone on A, which is very interesting setup. They have a 2-man setup towards window. So ZywOo's alone on A, and he's gonna play top palace. Very interesting. Now they're slowly rotating over. Mezzi's holding that angle. If you guys are wondering why Mezzi is holding that angle and ZywOo this angle, like, you could say, oh, Mezzi's holding this, ZywOo, why are you holding this? They cannot be palace yet, right? But they're actually baiting for each other. So if the enemies run out palace, they get shot a bit by Mezzi. Maybe he doesn't even kill anyone. They're not looking at ZywOo. So the smoke comes in. Just walks out, ZywOo spams. Right. A pretty easy round for ZywOo here. He gets a FAMAS, so as you can see guys, FAMASes are kind of in the meta now if you don't want to get MP9. If you're playing a long range position and you need that second round buy, don't worry, buy FAMAS, it's fine. It's way better now than it was before. Jumps out of window towards con. Pretty default play. Now holds mid, checks under. Quite aggressive, but he knows they have blocks. So that's why he's farming. If the T's, so Mouse, if they would get a plant on the first round, so on pistol round, ZywOo would never do that shit. Because he's too smart for that, to play against a first buy like this. Well, now it's gonna be a first buy from Mouse, and they actually have better weapons than Vitality. I'm quite interested in what Mouse is gonna do here. Molly towards ramp, flashes towards mid to set up flames and ropes. They're gonna do a boost in under, I guess. No, they're gonna push under, which is very interesting again. As you can see, guys, Vitality are playing kind of mind games. They're playing 4 people towards B, so 1 pushing B absent, 2 pushing under, which is a very risky play, but yeah. So the thing to notice here, guys, is that Vitality is doing this kind of play only because it's a second round weapons that they've saved, and they're playing against a full buy of AKs, so if they play default, they have quite low chances of winning, right? So they have to do something unorthodox, something weird to win the round with these MP9s and FAMASes. Because they know if they hold the angles with MP9s and FAMASes, they're gonna lose. Now ZywOo gets an AK actually, which is quite nice. Already has 3 kills. He's gonna have 15 in the end of the half. Just jumps into window, pretty default stuff, jumps out again. So as you can see, guys, with this default, with the T default being window smoke and top mid smoke, ZywOo just freely jumps out mid. As well, he gets supportive flashes from Flames, I believe, that flashes mid, as you can see. So he's not really worried about getting killed early, right? Also, Mouse is not that confident to just fully swing mid. It's not that smart in tier 1 when you're getting blinded all the time in mid. Oh, it's almost dead on the spam. So the environment that ZywOo... This is a smoke palace, by the way. If you want to smoke palace from in front of window, you're gonna line yourself up in this corner. Look at the bottom right of the windows here. And jump out. So an environment that you can see here is completely different to what you're used to in your pugs, right? It's never gonna be this kind of setup on a map in your Face It game, right? You're not gonna play 2 on B, 1 in market and 1 in window and only 1 on A under wood. I mean, maybe in silver this will happen when B players are saying B, 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 right? But I'm saying, like, without any info, this will rarely happen. Flames gets actually 2 kills. This is crazy that he gets 2. And I'm not gonna lie, I saw this game live, but I don't remember it that well. So now it's time to take a closer look. This is a good position to hold passively. It's like ZywOo's low. If he's behind ticket, he can get spammed, so that's why he's not going ticket. He doesn't feel comfortable standing behind ticket. Again, he just plays with the AK. Just spams the smoke on a molly behind boxes. Just again, a default thing to do. If you're getting smoked off in window and you want a Molotov boxes, what you're gonna do is you're gonna jump up on the stool here, line up with the corner of the wood here, move into window, look at your radar, go back into the back wall and then run forward and release. This is how you can delay the mid push. As a window player, you should molly behind boxes constantly if you're getting smoked in window. An interesting re-smoke. And a flash mid. So this is a re-smoke that ZywOo used. He basically got close to the wall here, looked at these marks on the wall, and just left-clicked. The smoke lands nicely in the middle of con and gives you cover to peek those short angles, or to walk up and peek under. Oh, I remember this round. Oh, I remember this round. These nice shots. Just want you to notice, guys, how every peek he does is with A and D. He never peeks with W, right? So like AD, AD again. It's gonna be AD for the con guy. AD, AD, AD. There was a little W because he wanted to get closer to this, because he wanted to hide from this guy. A little W, but then at the peak is always AD. And this is gonna be, again, AD peak. Boom. Sideways, right? Guys, I'm talking about this every single video. Every single student I coach, every single course material. Peak with fucking AD. Don't get caught on W. That's why he's getting this highlight, right? Again, AD peaks everything. AD. The best peak, right? It's quite obvious, but a lot of people get caught on W. And this is gonna be interesting. Boom, one tap. This is nice. I love watching ZywOo. So satisfying. Yeah, just holding mid. As you can see, guys, he's not standing still. He's moving left and right, right? Like, kind of spamming AD at the moment and then moving. Spamming AD a bit and then moving. Like, he wants to get caught while he's moving, because if they see him while he's moving, they need to adjust their crosshair, right? And then he stops at the timing he wants. Just holding mid. I see he's lining up the crosshair with this line, right? So it's a nice way to line up the crosshair with this kind of like line of the railing. Like, as you can see, guys, he constantly has it like in this way, right? So it's a nice way to line it up. Look, he's lined up and it's a headshot level, I guess. Oh, this was like full disrespect. He knew he's under, So he jumps over his crosshair and baits him into into ropes. So that's live. Again, flashing mid, but this time nobody's there. And ZywOo actually starts A. I don't understand this. Why suddenly he starts it? I guess this is just a setup. So they're playing 2 in con and ZywOo. I mean, that can also be the case that these teams, they have so deep anti-strats that they're looking at the nicknames of the enemies that they're killing. And if they, for example, kill Flames and Apex, they're like, nobody else on A, right? And boom, ZywOo is like under wood. Could be the case that they switch positions just for that. And again, look at the setup, guys. Look at this. They're playing heavy towards mid. They were playing 2 cat. So Vitality has these different ways of playing mid, right? They have this like 2 cat, 1 con, 1 window, 2 con sometimes 3 around window and con, sometimes pushing mid. I was just hiding. They just don't check him. So it looks like it's easy kills, right? Like they just didn't check him, but it's not. It's the setup. I think they saw Flames on stairs and they think like, oh, Anchor playing stairs? Okay. I guess nobody under wood. I assume he's gonna molly behind boxes. Oh no. Oh no. He blocked it. He body blocked the smoke. I guess, guys, I'm telling you, this is not safe. This is not safe in your pugs. Don't do that shit in your pugs. Don't try to jump up like this. You're just gonna get swung by people who don't give a fuck and they just peek like full speed. But he knows that Mouse is not just gonna swing mid like without any util, so they smoke top mid and that's why he can do that. This is a pretty default position. I'm quite surprised ZywOo doesn't use his smoke and flashes or molly. He's just standing here with full util belt. I guess that's his choice. He should probably use the smoke soon. Like right now, I guess he's gonna get away. Yeah, he can take out the smoke in there. But he should use his util now, no? He's low. Come on, ZywOo. You gonna use it or no? He doesn't give a fuck about util, I guess. So dialed in. Like, you might tell me, guys, that some pro YouTuber or some personality on YouTube told you, if you have full util belt, you have to use it. You have to use your util. But look at ZywOo. He doesn't give a fuck. He's not gonna use his util if he doesn't decide it's useful, right? So it's completely fine to die with your full util belt. Stop using your util like morons and start using it like ZywOo. So if he needs his util and he decides, okay, I want to do this exact thing with my util that's gonna bring me closer to getting kills or getting away, I'm gonna do it. If not, I'm not gonna do it, right? So TikTok util is a no-no. Okay, now he dies. But he dies only because Surgeon snuck into ladder and they didn't have info about him. Which he didn't expect, I guess, at this timing. I think at this timing he just didn't expect it. He just didn't expect anybody sneaking. He cleared it, right? And he's like, okay, nobody here and nobody snuck here before, right? So he's like completely not expecting ladder. Well, ZywOo makes mistakes too. Flashing mid and starting on ticket. This is a pretty common spot to start with. I think he's gonna get like kills from here. Okay, he didn't expect that palace push. Very interesting. Yeah, he almost died. Like I guess they caught the timing when Flames was checking mid, and they just didn't expect the palace waterfall. Like Jimp had like free shot on him, just missed, I guess. Oh, this is a common miss. Well, yeah, I guess there's like some miscommunication or chaos. I remember this round from watching it live that they pushed everything basically. They have to be so focused at this point. It's like a final game. Okay, ZywOo lets Sertian sneak because he's playing this angle. Well, obviously, Apex knows that Sertian can be here. But this is a good angle, guys. You can hold it as well. I wouldn't peek towards con because it's like a headshot angle. I would be scared probably. Oh, this is interesting. He knows that there is one lurk somewhere mid and they want to catch him. So they killed Mezzy in T-spawn. Now Zai was peeking this. Oh, and he didn't expect anybody close. So see, guys? Even ZywOo gets caught off guard, so... Like, don't be too hard on yourselves. Anybody can get caught off guard. It's just about how consistent this guy is, right? Like, he's not getting caught off guard every round. It happens once in a while and against this caliber of players. If he would be playing, like, in low elo, obviously he wouldn't get caught off guard even once. And guys, by the way, him looking at these building structures, this is a separate video that I'm gonna do. Like, I'm guaranteed gonna do that. Because ZywOo has some tricks to himself. And this is just a teaser, but him looking at this is not a coincidence, by the way. That he's looking here in the sky right now and spectating this building. This is not a coincidence. This is ZywOo's way of doing something that nobody knows, but, well, not gonna reveal everything. This is not coincidence, by the way. Look, and he looks at the edge of the box right now, and he was looking at the edge of the building. This is not coincidences, by the way, guys. This is not random that he tracks this edge of the box right now when he's running. This is mental, guys. I'm gonna tell you more about it later on in another video, another special video. Okay, now the nade to break window. So the nade, you're aiming here and it lands just between this metal and the wall, so it doesn't damage ZywOo when he stands right next to it, as you can see. That's really nice. So if you wanna break the window smoke like ZywOo did, you're gonna look for this line and this corner of the line. You're gonna search for a little black dot here, aim to the right of the black dot, then left click throw, and then stand behind the nade and enjoy your one way or your broken smoke. Catching a timing on extraction. Resmoke SRAM, pretty default smoke. Just gonna hold con. This is a hard angle because you're holding a headshot angle, but very possible to hit. Now he's playing this spot. This is a good spot for retakes because you don't have to worry about getting pushed because you can always hide behind the wall. Like if he stood behind ticket, he would have to worry about his back, right? But here he don't care. He doesn't care. He's just peeking once in a while, one spot. Mall is close, and I remember this as well. He's gonna jump up, right? This doesn't burn him. Jimprat doesn't believe this side probably, that it doesn't burn him. This is crazy. Like, he didn't know it's not gonna burn him. He didn't know that. I'm sure of that. But this is nice. Peek it. Full confidence. Doesn't care. Again, just nading top mid. He just uses util to... Like, when he gets smoked in window, just uses util to just delay slightly the mid push. Which is good, and you should do that as well. Support flash towards B. The flashes that you've seen ZywOo throw, they are supportive flashes for the B players. So you're gonna look around the antenna, even below it, then run forward and jump throw. And these flashes are gonna pop above market and help the B players fight anybody who's peeking from bulk to side or who's jump down maybe and wrapping around side. And the round ends. So guys, this was a quick review of the city side. And did it look hard for ZywOo? In my opinion, it didn't look hard. But that's how you know someone is a fucking goat. When you watch a demo, he does 15 kills in the final of IEM Dallas against Mouse, who's like top 3 team in the world right now. And he makes it look easy. So, yeah guys, I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you learned a lot from this review, because I'm learning a lot from ZywOo that it doesn't need to look hard. And yeah, we'll keep doing these demo reviews. So let me know who you want to see next. Peace.